How can you tell if a guy is wasting your time? By one key sign. He says he's not ruling out anything. What this means is that early in the relationship, maybe even during your first conversation, he tells you that he's open to whatever comes. Basically, if you two have good chemistry, he'd be happy to commit to a relationship. But if not, he's fine with something casual as well. Now, signs like these aren't exact science, but in my experience, guys who see a long-term relationship as equally valuable as something casual, where the deciding factor is essentially how things flow with the woman, almost always end up choosing the casual option. Even if the relationship starts off looking like a real partnership, they won't be willing to take steps that require true long-term commitment. Why? Because saying, I'll decide whether to pursue a PhD in structural engineering or take a 2-month handyman course based on how I feel is unrealistic. You don't start a PhD program just because it feels right. People who finish such programs decide ahead of time that they're ready for the sacrifices involved, and they understand that the real reward won't come anytime soon, but much farther down the road. The same goes for a committed relationship. It's a long-term investment, like putting money into the S&P 500. You don't get into it if you're focused on short-term enjoyment. In the short term, the perks of something casual might even seem better than a relationship. It's only in the long run that the full value of a committed relationship, especially one aimed at building a family, truly comes clear. He who watches the wind will not sow, and he who observes the clouds will not reap. שומר רוח לא יזרע ורואה באבים לא יקצור. Ecclesiastes 11:4. This verse alludes to the tendency to procrastinate or to wait for the perfect moment. Procrastination is a form of repression mechanism to deal with anxiety. When something seems too big and intimidating for us to handle, we procrastinate it. Many of the men who don't rule out anything turn out to be perpetual procrastinators when it comes to taking on the responsibility of being in a committed relationship. So, if he tells you he's open to whatever comes, chances are he's not ready for the level of commitment required for a serious relationship. Thanks for watching.